this second video segment, I hope you saw the first on how I texturize Enamic. I'm going to show you how I do some specialized polishing techniques. And we're going to keep this real short so we can get right to it. Let's get up close and personal right now. The first thing I use after texture is a material called Featherlite. It's a gray, and it's a single thickness. It's a Featherlite single I get from Brasseler. And it's the softest one that they have. It's designed actually for ceramic, but I use it on composite. And I'm usually using it only at the slowest possible speed, around 400 or 500 RPMs. Again, at a very slow speed. Again, Featherlite single. And I blend all the texture, and the point is to get into the deep texture, the grooves that you placed earlier. Next, I use what's called an Occlusal Brush. Several companies sell this. It's a point. It's designed for the posterior occlusal surfaces. Actually, I find it excellent for doing your anatomy, the surface texture you placed on anterior teeth. I do this at about 3,000 to 5,000 RPMs. You do it on a straight handpiece. You can put it in a contra angle. And again, the idea is to polish or smooth the anatomy. And you can see as I rotate it there that it brings up a very nice finish on the surface. So I'm doing it in several different types of motions, incisal gingivally, mesial distally, and a little bit of a rotation movement. Next, I use what's called a leather buff. You can get this from Brasseler or Comet at about 1,000 or 1,500 RPMs. The goal is just to do the line angles or the high raised areas. The last thing I do is I use a small felt just with DVA's Zircon Bright just on the line angles. Gives a very nice polish. Here you can see it is finished. It's a very nice result on 6 teeth that I do in the Final Touch course on Enamic.